Hi Evelyn, it's me, Uncle Noah. Like you forgot, right? Duh. This is May. You never met May, but you'll meet her soon. She met Mom and Joe, and hopefully we're going to come home together and visit in a few months. So today's I have kind of mixed feelings about today because I'm happy because it's your birthday, but I'm sad because I'm so far away. So I thought this could be a nice way to just try and be with you, or just to have the feeling of something like being with you on your birthday and let you know that I'm thinking about you and I love you. So I love you very much. You know, I'm sorry that I've been away most of your childhood. I've been away, and it makes me sad when I think about it, to tell the truth, and I'm sorry for that, Evelyn. You can tell I feel that right now. I'm sorry for that, Evelyn. I've missed most of your life, and you're so beautiful, and I wish I could change that. You know, I want to tell you this though. You don't remember the day you were born. Maybe you do. You probably don't. You don't remember the day you were born. That'd be ridiculous. But I remember the day you were born. The day you were born, I was in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, no, I was close to Atlanta, in another city called Columbus. Way on a trip. It was for a different reason, and I knew that your mother was going into labor, and so I kept calling back home and checking in. And you know, but it takes a long time, so I'd call we didn't have cell phones then, you know, so I had to go. I was in a hotel. I had to go downstairs and dial a special number to call long distance back to Spokane and call and check in, and so I was just calling every couple hours to check in. And I was up late. It was you know, must have been like 2 in the morning where I was in Georgia, and I just got a feeling like I need to go call now. And so I went downstairs down to the payphone and I called, and it was Tara. You know Tara, right? And so she answered the phone and she was there. And so while I was on the phone with her, she watched you being born. And it was just amazing. Like I feel like I got to share that moment of your birth. So what I mean to say is that I hope that we have a strong connection for our whole life, and kind of a special way of being connected over this long distance. And so my point today in making this video to share with you on your birthday is to strengthen that connection, and you know, even though that I can't be there with you in person, but just to show my love and show my care and be there with you in the way that I can. So I'm going to try and make this fun. I hope you like it. I love you so much.
No secret?
We'll get to the secrets later. That'll be the fun part. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
Hi Evelyn. I'm Noah's wife, May, and I'm 30 this year. But when I think about when I was 13, I have a lot of memory, and when I have dreams, I often go back to my 13.
You dream about when you were 13?
I dream about when I was 13.
Really?
And
what do you
back
dream about
into
when
that classroom I was sitting when I was 13, and with the friends I'm 13. And when I was 13, I take my first trip to Nanyang, which is close to our city, but according to modern standards, close. But at that time, it takes me a whole day, from 8 to 5.
Wow. So maybe it's like something like going from Spokane to Seattle. It was like a big trip.
It's like Spokane to another city like Spokane, not to Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah, so it takes me like 8 hours to go there. And I do it by myself. I bought the tickets and just get on the bus by myself. And that trip is a totally worldview change for me. Because
why? So it changed your life. It changed changed something about your
life. When
I
was in Nanyang, I was there for like about 10 days. Every day I experienced so much new information.
When I was 13, it's a kind of unforgettable experience in my life, because I think it's in the real period I live what I want to live. It's real it's the beginning of my life that I can control. I made some friends, real friends that I keep in touch now, and I began to find out what I really want to do. And it's a kind of very important period for you, but take it easy. It's a very, I think.
Take it easy, what do you mean? What do you mean, take it easy?
I mean, when you are 13...
So you're thinking like you give advice to yourself when you were 13?
Yeah.
Is that your meaning?
Yeah.
So take it easy how?
I mean, maybe 13 is the beginning of your real life.
Yeah, real life. How do you mean? Like real emotional life?
Maybe
real...
you will begin to experience something that is not... It's totally different when you are a child. I mean, you will begin to deal with the relationship with your friend and how to deal with the relationship between your study and friends and what you want to do really. I mean,
you began to think about the relationship between you and the world, and you want other people's attention.
Maybe at that time you begin to think about your own world and what it attracts you really. Maybe it's a kind of difficult or tough.
So what's if you had to sum it up, what's your biggest advice to someone who's just turning 13?
Just be yourself.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Max.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Your turn.
It's my turn. Hi, Evelyn. I'm Alice, Noah's friend. I'm so glad that I know you don't know me, but I'm so glad that I can send my best wishes to you at your birthday day. Yeah. When I was I'm 23 years old. I think just 10 years older than you. So when I was 13, you know, back in my primary school, I started to play pipa, a classical Chinese musical instrument. It was very fun, but I had no confidence to play at stage because I didn't think I can give all my audience an excellent show. But in my 13, there's a big show in our school, so I started to try to stay on the platform and show and offer my performance to others. And also, I started to be a hostess in our school. I think it was...
Hostess, what does that mean?
Host the...
like a, if there's an event, you're like on stage, like you're the MC, like, and our next singer will be...
I'm the host.
Oh, okay, huh.
Yeah.
So the whole school is watching you?
Yeah.
Okay, oh wow.
So, I just want to say, when you stay on the stage, you will gain confidence from the audience and from yourself. You will think you are the best, and you can do better than what you have imagined before. So, as a little girl, be confident and start to do something. You might ever think you could do better. Yeah, that's my advice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you so much, Alice.
Hi, Evelyn. I have a secret to tell you about my 13 years old. It's this. 我13岁的时候，第一次离家出走，我让我爸爸找了我3个小时，我才出现。我走过了很多地方，我走过了漆黑的河流和桥底下，我躲起来，我知道我的家人在找我，但是我就是不出现。后来，我实在没有办法忍受了，因为天太黑了，我很害怕，我就悄悄地跑回到自己的家门口附近，然后故意被我爸爸派出去的那些找我的小朋友们发现了。拜拜。
Hello, Evelyn. Yes, you again. I have a secret to tell you, but you must find it by yourself or with your friends, or with your friends' help. The secret is that. 当我13岁的时候呢，我知道一件事情。13岁的时候会做一些很疯狂的事情，但是当你真正开始疯狂的时候，你就开始了寻找自己的道路。Yeah, that's all.
Hi, Evelyn. I'd like to share my secret with you, and you have to do some research to find the meaning. 在我13岁的时候，我就已经很早熟了，我就想着我能够生3个孩子，最好是2个男孩1个女孩。我非常喜欢的小孩子。最近呢，我看了一本书，是美国心理学博士、教育学博士写的，就是遇见孩子，遇见未知的自己。我觉得那本书写得很好，我现在正在研究。我希望以后有孩子之后，我能够给他们树立一个好榜样，让我和孩子们一起成长。Okay, after all, I wish you happy birthday and cherish your teenagerhood. Yeah, thank you.
Hi Evelyn, this is Shahruz. I am Noah's friend and colleague from Active Network. I was originally born in Iran. My family and I immigrated to Canada when I was like 5 or 6. I grew up mostly in Vancouver, so I'm a Vancouverite, I guess you could say. As you might be able to tell from Vancouver Canucks here. I've been in China for about over a year now, and this is my lovely and beautiful wife, Lorraine.
Hi Evelyn, I'm Lorraine.
So I guess I don't really have any advice actually, to be honest. I just would, based on the little that Noah has told me about you, I look forward to meeting you one day. You sound like a wonderful girl and have your head in the right direction, and you're artistic and talented and genuinely care about your fellow human beings. That's wonderful to hear. I guess I'll tell you a little story in Persian. You might have to find a Persian friend.
Persian. So Persian is the language.
Persian's language
spoken in Iran.
Yeah.
So it's the language you still speak with your parents.
Yeah, that's right.
Mostly in Persian.
That's right.
And there's another name for that language, right?
And in the language of Persian, they call it Farsi.
Okay, so in Persian you don't say Persian, you say Farsi,
exactly.
right?
But in English they say Persian because it refers to that language which other countries other than Iran speak.
Okay.
So like Tajikistan, Afghanistan,
okay. They would say Persian also, but in Iran you would say Farsi, right?
Yeah, because it encompasses a larger area than Iran.
Yeah, okay. Shahruz, this would be fabulous because I try and play this game with Evelyn, but I only know like how to say a little bit of things in Spanish and Chinese, and she's bored with everything I can say, right?
It depends how many Persians there are, Iranians there are in Spokane. So
yeah, there's a few. There's a few.
Yeah.
So this will be a good test, Evelyn. So see if you can find someone who can interpret this message for you. It may be the clue to finding $1 million hidden somewhere between Spokane and Vancouver. Maybe. Or maybe it's a chocolate pudding recipe.
Okay, and keep in mind my Persian is really bad. Yeah. It's terrible. It's
But I think it could be understood by someone who's a fluent speaker. They could understand it, right? Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay.
So,
good.
okay, I'll start after speaking with you.
Yeah.
So, هر وقت من 6 سالم بود، اون موقع تو ایران بودم. با من خیلی بچه بی‌تربیت بودم با I don't know how to say especially. especially به بابا بزرگم همیشه به مامانم میگفت که چقدر بچه بی‌تربیتی داری. با من یه دفعه من با بابا بزرگم داد زدم، گفتم بهش پدر سگ، اینجوری هم بهش همینجوری بهش یاد داد زدم، بهش اینقدر ناراحت شد که منو به درخت بست. نزدیک فکر کنم دو ساعتی به درخت من بسته بودم با طناب. داد جیغ می‌زدم سگ و بیشور و تمام فحشا. بعدش بعد از کمی تربیت یاد گرفتم با مامان بابام بیشتر احترام دادم. And that's all. It's not a big story, but it's an interesting.
Could it change her life if she understood the meaning?
Could it change her life? Absolutely. Oh, it's transformed me. I mean, no, I'm kidding.
I'm curious too, so Evelyn, see if you can find the meaning. Yeah.
So you
wonderful.
Yeah, pass it over to you.
Oh, can anybody understand his story? I cannot.
Only
For me,
we're counting on you, Evelyn. Yeah.
Yeah, Persian. For me, it's like someone want to vomit.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Yeah. And
I think it's wonderful, Shahruz. I like the sound. Yeah.
And also, I really admire that artist And especially, I heard you are an artist and you're good at singing.
She's a wonderful artist.
I want to singing for myself.
Too. Yeah.
I remember when I was like 13, I really love singing, always singing. When I wash clothes, when I do anything, I just singing. I wish I would be a singer in the future, but unfortunately, I married this guy. Unfortunately. And yeah, congratulations you. I wish you can be a great singer and can really
contribute to the arts.
Yeah, and become the true yourself. Okay. 拨开天空的乌云，像蓝丝绒一样美丽。我为你翻山越岭，却无心看风景。That's all.
风中有朵雨做的云，一朵雨做的云，云的心里全都是雨，滴滴全都是你。飘呀飘，飘过千万里，找不到一丝丝联系。吹呀吹，吹落花满地，苦苦守候你的归期。每当天空又下起了雨，风中有朵雨做的云。每当心中又想起了你，风中有朵雨做的云，风中有朵雨做的云。
Yeah, hi Evelyn. I would like to share a song with you about a singer. The name is 天涯歌女。天涯呀海角，迷呀迷之音。小妹妹盼郎，郎来盼，郎呀咱们俩是一条心。假山望北望，泪呀泪沾襟。小妹妹盼郎，郎来盼，郎呀咱们俩是一条心。Okay, thank you.
Hi Evelyn, happy birthday. And I want to give you some advice. When I was 13, I kind of already have feelings for boys. And I generally, every year I have a new boy that I'm interested with. So I want to give you some advice. If you can, just focus on your study. It's what matters for your future. It doesn't matter how cool that boy is. Later when you think back, you wish you can spend more time focused on your study rather than thinking about boys. And also, in this age, you think a lot about your surroundings and the world, basically about your future. I just want to advise you that do not think too much. Do what you're supposed to do at that age.
Hi Evelyn, I'm Alice. I would like to say you should be confident. You are the best. You don't need to imitate others. You don't have to admire the best, the excellent student in your class. Just be yourself. You have your advantages and shining points. So follow your heart.
So 13, huh? Wow. It's gone by, well, from my perspective, pretty quickly. It gets me thinking, when I was 13. When I was 13, I'm a little younger than you, in school-wise. So I didn't turn 13 until the end of 7th grade. And so I can remember pretty clearly what I was doing when I was 13 and what life was like then. It's amazing how, you know, I'm 30, do you know how old I am? I'm 37 this year. So that was, what, 24 years ago? Is that right? Wow. Anyways, I remember it pretty clearly. And I remember that it was a fun time in a lot of ways. I had a lot of fun, mostly doing stuff with my friends. And I remember I was also, quite frankly, it was a really difficult time. And I remember just feeling a lot of pressure and stress during that time. And so I want to give you some advice that I wish I could give to myself when I was 13. Follow your own feelings, live your own life. But this is the advice I wish I would have gotten when I was 13. People are going to do a lot of crazy things. 13 is a time when you're much more interested in your social life with your friends than you are with your family. And all your friends are doing the same thing, and you're forming your own world independently of your family and independently of teachers and adult society and sort of figuring things out on your own. And that's good and natural, and have fun. And people are going to do some crazy things and just act in weird ways, and you know, everyone just trying to be happy and feel okay in their own way. People are going to do, you know, depending on who your circle of friends is, it just goes with the age too. Even if you're with a group of totally mature and healthy people, there's going to be people who are going to act in extreme and exaggerated ways and do things that aren't nice and do things that are really silly and do things that after a few more years they're going to look back and like, oh my God, how did I do that? Oh my goodness. Which is interesting now with like the Facebook age, and everyone has a cell phone and records everything, so it's like nothing's ever forgotten. But that's another question. My point is this. Here's the advice I wish I could have gotten myself when I was 13. Basically, don't worry so much. Don't give as little thought as possible to being cool or what people think of you. You know, you want to have friends, obviously, but I really wish when I was 13 and 14, I would have just kind of chilled out more and just stayed more, just kind of bided my time and just trusted my own feelings, and don't worry if I'm not the cool kid or the center of attention. Just kind of chill out. Don't worry about this so much. You got a long time to be alive, and quite frankly, the less people remember about you when you're 13 and 14 later on, the better. And you know, so just have a sense of humor. Be nice to everyone. You already are. That part's easy for you. And just relax and don't feel. It's really okay to just watch and chill out. Follow your curiosity. Follow your feelings. But really, just relax and chill out and. You know, do your schoolwork, do the things that you need to do. I'm sure you're good at that too. But just relax. The things that you see people get so excited about, after a few more years, those same people are just going to be like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. And quite frankly, you're going to look back and see a lot of it is just really stupid. So maybe I'm preaching to the choir here, but just relax, enjoy it, be yourself, have fun. Don't worry about anything. So, hope that's helpful. I mean it. I'm trying to be as honest and real as I can. So, love you, Evelyn.